Well, if you start with how long I've been here as an employee, I started the year after I graduated high school. I've been an employee for the county in one status or another since 1984. My name is Lafe Roberts, and that's spelled L-A-F-E. What are you doing in there, Mike?
I'll hang a picture.
I actually, when I started working here, was on a college program. There was a college program where they hired college students to come in at night and clean, but that's actually how I started here. I am the director of courthouse security. I'm also the magistrate court liaison for the sheriff's department. I'm responsible for the day-to-day operations of the security division, scheduling. I also take care of all misdemeanor cases for the sheriff's department, and I'm the magistrate court bailiff. Back in the day when these courtrooms were built, and in the early 1900s and everything like that, you didn't have the sound systems and things that you have, so they built the courtrooms for acoustics. Now you can hear my voice carrying pretty well. You didn't have the heat system, you didn't have air conditioning, wasn't a thing. The ceiling in this courtroom, when it was put in, obviously you can see for the ventilation system, for the air conditioning, heat, whatever. The stairwell over here, when you would have a court case that was going to be going on for a few days, they didn't let the witnesses go home because at that time some of them may had to travel by horseback. So there was living accommodations up that stairwell. Showers, bathrooms, rooms for them to sleep and everything like that. So they could just keep everyone here and do the court cases and get them done. Well, the county jail used to be right next door to the courthouse. It's now a parking lot. It stood there for several years, and finally, when the state went to a regional jail system, it was used primarily as a holding area for people that were coming in that were in jail that had to come to court, until the point where it became so old and dilapidated that it was no longer a good idea and no longer safe to put them over there. So we created a holding cell on the second floor here in the courthouse.
Oh, yeah, Lafe is, I've known Lafe since I started my career. I was a 911 dispatcher back in the 90s, and Lafe was a deputy then, so we got to know each other then. But Lafe is director of security. He is the one that makes sure that we're all safe in this courthouse. He takes care of all of that. But in addition, he helps me and helps my staff with going through who's currently in jail, getting cases set on the docket downstairs, and really just, he's kind of our go-to guy to get things done. It's this, from all the departments here, from the commission to other departments, it is like a huge family. We rely on each other to do the business of the people, and the citizens should know that they have great representation here.
According to payroll, the payroll clerk here, I am currently the second oldest county employee. There's only one person who's been here longer than I have. And I've been here going, to be 41 years in September that I've been a county employee in one capacity or another. But I've been coming here, like I said, I just turned 60. I've been coming here since I was 5. This is more or less a second home to me because I've known the people here, and some of them were as close to me as my own family.
Great guy. Keeps us safe. He does a great job. I mean, he's very responsive. I mean, he makes sure, at the end of the day, everybody who comes here, whether it's people working here or citizens that come here to take care of business, deserve to have a safe environment to take care of things, and he makes sure that we have that, and he's greatly appreciated. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a culture here of, if you call it the Appalachian culture, or some shared experience of people here. When I practiced law, I practiced in Ohio and Kentucky also. So I was spending some time in bigger cities, Columbus, Lexington. They're great places, don't get me wrong, but there is something here that is special. I've always enjoyed, it's home, so that makes it special. But there's definitely a sense of community and a closeness that makes the job in many ways more enjoyable.
My dad was an investigator. That was his office. The secretary's office was here. One of the assistant prosecutors was here. That was the main prosecutor's office. And 2 more of the assistant officers were down the hall. So it's actually kind of funny. Later on, when they moved the prosecutor's office upstairs, Judge Cummings was in this office. And I was actually sworn in right there as a deputy in 1995. So, let me see if the courtroom's open. Being here as long as I've been here and watching the people come and go, there's been some that have come and gone that are greatly missed. I don't want to say that all are not missed, because in some capacity they are. Some more than others, which goes without saying. But having the ability to tell some of the newer people the history of this place and the things that I have seen happen in this place makes it more special to me. Because a lot of people come in, they do their job, they go home. They want to separate it. Those are the kind of things that make this place like a second home to me, because I have those memories here with my family, and not just my blood family, but the rest of my family. Those are the things that make it special to me, and that's why this place is so special to me.